Shriners Hospitals for Children has a long history of providing expertly crafted, correctly fitting orthotics and prosthetics, O&P devices, to children who need them, giving kids with missing limbs and other orthopedic difficulties the opportunity to believe in their dreams and be active participants in the world around them. Our staff members have created devices that allow children with missing limbs to play musical instruments, participate in sports, and to have a better quality of life, and are trained to create everything from complete prosthetic limbs to the smallest assistive device for children of all ages as efficiently, accurately, and precisely as possible.
We knew that we were always going to be doing something for orthopedics because his mom and dad both had polio when they were younger. And we always felt like that if they had been able to be helped by the Shriners at their younger age, maybe it would have made a difference in their life. I remember the first Shriners Hospitals for Children that I went to was when Jim went to Oriental Guide School, and they took us on a tour of the Tampa Hospital. And the children were all so amazing, and one of the first patients I met was Lee, who was a remarkable young lady, and still is, and it impressed me that orthopedics was still the discipline that I wanted to go in.
Shriners Hospitals for Children has taken its commitment to children needing O&P devices even further, establishing a system-wide approach that is more streamlined, collaborative, and technologically advanced.
When we decided that the POPS program was going to be our program, we came up with the idea of Little Pops of Love. While we realize the POPS program is not a little program. It makes a big difference in each child's life that we have the opportunity to serve.
Pediatric Orthotics and Prosthetic Services, POPS, is a company or LLC that is solely owned and controlled by Shriners Hospitals for Children. It is a non-for-profit company whose mission and vision is the same as Shriners Hospitals for Children, to provide orthotic and prosthetic care and services to Shriners Hospitals for Children patients, regardless of their ability to pay.
Last year, POPS made and delivered 52,000 orthotic devices and 2,500 prosthetic devices.
POPS has locations in all Shriners Hospitals for Children throughout the United States, but we've broken them down into 6 regions. There's POPS Northeast, POPS Southeast, POPS Midwest, POPS Northwest, and POPS West.
The entire process of creating an O&P device can be accomplished in days rather than weeks. The computerized data also helps document changes in patients' growth or weight, which can necessitate new devices.
My role is that I oversee the 5 central fabrication hospitals within the POPS system. So here at the Tampa Hospital, this room is set up to where we do all of our digital scans. So as you can see here, what Kevin is doing, he is scanning our cast, and then that is translating over to the laptop where he will then be able to go in and digitally modify the image.
The fabrication centers have electronic carvers, and each hospital location has computer-assisted design, CAD capabilities.
So what we do digitally then now ends up coming over here to where our carver techs like Jesse load everything in and make sure that the carver has the data and the required information to carve out the job.
The computerized data is sent to the Regional Fabrication Center for development of a foam model using the electronic carver. Then the actual device is created and sent to the requesting hospital, where it's fitted to the new patient, and the patient is taught how to use the new device.
Today we met Zachary. He comes to the Shriners Hospital for Children in Salt Lake City to get fitted for his prosthesis.
Zach is an identical twin to his brother Alex. He actually was the only one born with something called fibular hemimelia. Alex does not have it. So he is missing his fibula. He has his tibia. When he was born, we weren't sure what it was going to look like. We actually knew in utero that this was happening. And the foot ended up only having 3 toes. And it was pointed down and out, and it was just pretty much fused, and there really wasn't any function to it. And so Dr. Hennessy told us that we only had the option of amputation, which made it really easy for us because then we didn't have to make any life-altering decision on our own. We knew that this was the right course of action. So 10 months old, we did amputation through the ankle joint, so he has his entire tibia. He also has his heel pad, but he's been walking since about 18 months and is on his third prosthetic now, and we've been so happy.
In addition, our Salt Lake City location has a foot carver machine that is specifically used to create orthotics that are inserted into shoes to correct a range of foot-related problems, such as a lack of or too great an arch. This machine can create the entire device without a foam model. The Salt Lake City POPS department will provide this type of orthosis for the entire healthcare system.
Also today, we were able to spend some time with Zoe and Danny, who come to the Salt Lake City Hospital for the wheelchair adjustments.
In addition to our POPS program, Shriners Hospitals for Children is committed to providing appropriate, safe, and well-fitting wheelchairs for children. This can greatly expand their world and help them discover new dreams, possibilities, and independence.
Orthotics and prosthetics is a differentiator for Shriners Hospitals for Children. There are very few privately owned O&P companies within hospitals these days. Primarily that's because of the expense of this type of a service line. So the fact that we have this service in all of our hospitals really sets us apart from many other healthcare systems throughout the United States. We were thrilled and honored to hear that POPS was chosen from the First Lady for this Imperial Year upcoming. We are so proud of what we do. We try so hard to provide the best level of care and service to all of our patients. And her choosing to highlight this program will certainly show that to everyone throughout the country and potentially throughout the world. And it will really help us continue to do what we do, which is to provide the best care that we can.
The staff and the doctors, the people who work there, the volunteers, the patients, the parents of the patients. It just blesses my heart to be able to give part of myself to help in the ongoing mission of the Shriners Hospital for Children to make the world a better place for each and every patient we have the opportunity to serve.
My daughter's been a patient at Shriners since she came home from China 11 years ago. She loves coming here. I mean, coming here is coming home to her. My attitude towards patients with limb loss, now being both the parent and prosthetist, has really changed my entire approach to the way that I treat all the patients that I see.
Jim and I both believe that every child should have the opportunity to be independent and play. And with your support of the First Lady's program, Little Pops of Love, we can provide these services, whatever they may be, prosthetics, orthotics, to each child. And that child can have the opportunity to believe in their dreams and accomplish amazing things. This year for the First Lady's program, Jim has designed a tie for the gentleman. Also, we have designed a bead that will fit on the bracelet like they have in the past. It is a bead that says love and has the logo on it. Jim and I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your generous support. Your donations to the First Lady's program will allow us to serve many patients at the Shriners Hospital for Children for many years to come.